everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching season 4 episode 1 of Sex Education. If you want access to my uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. I am so excited for this season, but I think I'm more nervous than anything, which is really weird, I know. This show is arguably my favourite show of all time. I don't know, I find it so hard to pick favourites, but I could make a case for this to be my favourite show. It's definitely one of them, and I feel like every season has had such a high standard. I'm worried they're gonna fall at the last hurdle. I don't know. I know cast members aren't returning, like Ola, Lily, Olivia, and I'm assuming more because I completely forgot before watching the trailer that Moordale shut down at the end of season 2. So it's not like they're gonna have everyone going to the same school. Like, I'm sure we'll still have our main characters, and we saw that in the trailer, but like even the funny side characters, like the couple that has sex everywhere, Connor, the boy who wanks all the time, Raheem, is Raheem even gonna be in the season? I don't know. I'm just worried it's not gonna feel the same, but I had this same fear for season 3. I think it's when there's such a big gap between seasons, I really worry that they're not gonna be able to compare to the last ones. But season 3, while I think it has been the weakest so far, I did rewatch the show in preparation for season 4, and as much as I love season 3, when you're watching them all together, it definitely wasn't as good as 1 and 2, but I still loved it beyond belief. And now the gap between season 3 and 4 has been even longer, and we know people aren't returning. I just have this fear that it's not going to feel the same, but I don't know anything yet. I haven't watched a single episode, so I can't really have an opinion yet. I just have this horrible preconception, which I hope the show proves me wrong, especially as it's the final season. Like, I don't want it to fall at the last hurdle because I feel like this show means so much to people, and especially like I feel like a lot of people grew with this show. Like, I was a teenager when it first started, I was their age, and it's funny to think that like they are all still the same age. There's been so much time, but they're all supposed to still be the same age, like in college. I was in college when the show first started, and now I definitely am not. So kind of is like another goodbye to your teenage years, because this is like a show that I loved so much when I was 17, and I still love just as much now, but it's coming to an end, so it's quite sad. But anyway, I hope even if the season isn't as good as the others, I still hope it's good. Like, if it's a complete letdown, I'll be heartbroken, but we shall see. I assume we're going to be starting off the season as we always do, with a massive sex montage of some form. Mommy, mommy. Well, they are still talking then. I think we all know what you're gonna do when you get back. Oh, I was like, please don't tell me that's turning you on, Maeve.
Hi, I forgot the sock. Sorry.
Oh no, she's not gonna get her way. Unless she pulls a Maeve and just goes to a public bathroom somewhere. Oh gosh. I'd understand not sending it though, because like all they did before she left was kiss a couple of times. This is the first time she's going to see his penis. Many thanks. Oh cheers. Is that his own leaflet? Like, is he actually going to be advertising his service?
Come on. Oh, what's the matter? Hey, Mum.
I forgot why I opened the fridge.
Mood.
I've got a job interview. It's to host a new radio show about sex.
I think it might be a bit soon.
I had a baby, darling, not a lobotomy.
You look quite stressed, Jean. Where's Jacob? Oh no, not on his jacket. Jacob might not be in this season. I completely forgot about that. I don't think he will be if he's not the father.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
I'm constantly jealous of Eric's flexibility.
What are you up all night doing?
Ah, he is!
It's my new, free, totally transparent sex therapy clinic.
No more exploiting. You love to see it.
We're confident, we know who we are. We're the cool guys.
Otis has a completely new mindset.
My sex drive is out of control.
Oh no. Oh no, they have to take a different route.
Needs to start getting
Bitter?
the bus.
Oh.
And she sent me a nude.
What? Egg cake! Oh my god, that's huge!
I haven't responded yet.
Are you mad?
I just didn't send any. I hated them. I don't like nudes.
They're not
I
really
feel
flattering.
Like
Oh my
anxious
god, I
and-
don't get it. You wanna come? Be my wingman?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preferably something without baby sick.
Yeah, you might want to warn him about that.
And everyone seems happy.
Cool.
Inclusive.
in the bike lane. Hiya, Crumpet.
Amy's riding a bike now.
This is a no-car zone.
What about Anwar and Olivia are? They usually move as a pack.
Oh, I think they went to Taylor's Secondary in Northbury.
So Anwar isn't returning either.
Oh my god, is that a slide?
What? Is this going to be like the college I should have had?
That's why me and Eugene decided to call things off.
Oh,
We need to
what?
focus and stay serious about the future.
Shh, please don't interrupt the coven.
The cupboard. Are they the new untouchables?
Lunchtime,
Sex therapy
please pop
today.
down.
Free sex therapy today. Complete confidentiality.
Discharge.
Isaac!
Smith.
Oh look, it's my favourite person. I started last term, finishing my A-levels.
Oh, good for you.
Completely free on the first floor.
That could be very awkward.
Well, with all
Eric.
due respect, I won't be talking to you about my penis.
Yeah, let's not.
It was paperless, by the way.
Oh.
Please remember to recycle.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I feel like that could be a rivalry.
They've got enough money for a meditation room, but not for a lift that works. I've complained so many times. What class are you off to?
Art.
Same class then,
I
right?
switched from history. I've never done art before. Is that why you do art? To process trauma? Because you're disabled?
And the daily emotional torture of being in a wheelchair through the magical outlet of painting.
Really?
She just doesn't get sarcasm.
With my
I'm substitute teaching now. It's
Oh,
my
he's
first
a
day.
substitute.
Did Adam start today as well?
I don't know.
Have you still not spoken to your son, bro? Come on! Now this is a student-led school, and that was Mr. Groff's nightmare, so how is this gonna go?
And algebraic equations.
That's got to be a projector.
screen.
Expand productions of
Viv looks like she's having some trouble.
My tablet isn't working. Can we just wait a second? I really don't want to get behind.
I'll take notes for you.
Thanks.
Eugene's out the window and someone else might be in already.
I've read your first novel, Night Tales. I thought the relationship between the mother and the son was really complicated and quite moving.
You're right.
Come on, Maeve. Oh no, I think she might be in the bad books now.
Now,
Where
was I?
She better not lose that, because some people can't afford to just buy a new one.
I love the way you're playing with form and light. That's very nice.
It's painting compared to Amy's.
Boobs.
So it is.
Obviously.
Remember, you don't have to be so literal. Lovely text.
Even a banana, come on, gal. He just drinks the milk and leaves the cereal. Oh.
Respect your decision to not go back to school. It isn't for everyone. But you can't sit around all day eating cereal and looking at pictures of your ex-boyfriend.
Exposed. It kind of does look like a farmer, you know? Bit of a God's own country vibe.
If you'd sent an intimate picture to the person you're kind of dating and they hadn't replied, what would you do? Dump him.
No.
Not technically my boyfriend. Ghost him then.
Even worse. You know Otis, Maeve. Come on.
How can I help?
Oh, he's so excited. Bless him. It is so funny how he can give out this advice to other people, but he is so inept within himself.
You know, listening to real people's sexual problems can be quite, you know, quite exciting, wildly exciting.
Then you start this week?
Joy's only 8 weeks old, and
We can keep you in mind for another
no,
time.
no, it's all right. I can start immediately.
Great. What a roller coaster.
We need a babysitter stat then. She wants to be in with them, doesn't she? But if they're anything like her group was, she won't have a chance.
I am enough. I am learning to be a better person.
Oh, cute.
Thanks.
No worries. What can I get you?
I'm sorry, Ruby. I do like you, but you treated Amy like shit. Oh. What if you didn't see my season 3 reactions? I cry a lot at this show. And I already feel it coming.
Hey, Saviour. Come sit with us.
Oh, damn.
Oh, thank you. Very friendly.
Were people not friendly at your old school?
Oh, no, they weren't.
Are they actually just nice? What?
He has just got a gift for giving advice.
And he knows about O, right?
There already is one.
Looking for O.
There is no need to apologise. Many women struggle to reach orgasm.
Oh.
Please, take a seat.
No, O, the other sex therapist?
He's Otis. Will that do? Whoa, she's got a fill on cue.
I think there is another sex therapist on campus.
Actually, they're Carabites.
What's your name?
Timothy.
Timothy. Nobody was asking you.
Eric might end up being the rudest person in this place.
Otis! I've just had a cancellation.
You know who he is.
Seems like you want to set up a similar thing to me, so I thought it might be good to chat.
I'll bet you he did it first, though, love.
I'm a big fan of your mum's work. That must be quite an adjustment for you, though. Having a newborn.
Oh, he's got to get therapized.
Is she a single parent? You seem tired.
I'm not actually here to talk about my personal troubles. We need to discuss the...
The issues just keep on coming, don't they?
Sent me a text and I didn't respond, and now she's annoyed at me.
Saying nothing is worse than just not sending a nude.
Maybe you're afraid of allowing yourself to be intimate when you're not sure when she's coming back. Or if she's coming back at all.
Damn.
She is coming back. I'm the original sex therapist. So
The original.
you have clearly stolen my idea.
I haven't stolen anything.
I think you have, but whatever. He just needs to poach. Like, once he gets one person, a bit like how he started his original one, once he gets one person who starts raving about it, people will flock over. Because this is clearly too busy.
She was a hack.
She was good, though.
Okay.
I'll give her that.
I'm not scared of anything.
It's okay to admit you're scared,
I'm going to
Otis.
send my nudes right now.
Oh my gosh. Ooh la la.
Not that one.
How'd you feel?
So chilled.
Did you send one pre or post shave?
Remember to talk slowly and don't dance, okay?
Why would he dance? Now I feel like he's gonna end up dancing.
I live and breathe sex. All day. Every day.
I think he's doing like a sex addict confession thing.
I learn everything I know about sex from my mum.
Jesus.
Oh.
Secondhand embarrassment is real. I just loving it.
I learned to be a good therapist because I grew up with my mum, who is also a sex therapist. It's my calling.
There we go.
We have a sex therapist already.
I know you do. And
She
I
is
don't know
very
how,
booked up though.
but she has stolen my idea.
Oh god, he's going with this angle. No! No, no, no,
I'll
no.
get back to you. 1 sec. Go away.
No, 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 no! I guess it was post-shave then.
Thank you for listening. I'm Otis. I'm a sex therapist, and I'm
Bluetooth connected.
Bluetooth.
Oh my god. Is his penis flaccid?
Easy, go away.
Why are his pubes shaped like that? Cover your eyes.
Thank you, B-lady. Thanks for listening.
That
And
worked
I'll
for
see
them.
you at my clinic, hopefully.
He should have just danced, honestly.
Please tell me those photos didn't send to Maeve.
Get inside. Sit down. They didn't.
Hallelujah.
Did you not see, Eric? It said, message failed to send. That was the catalyst.
No one's gonna come into therapy with creepy pube, man.
Hi, I need a therapy session.
Oh, wow. Is Eric staying? Lovely.
Sorry. Have a good session.
Oh, God bless you.
I just had an orgasm in the middle of college after I saw your photos.
Probably the only person ever.
Well, I'm flattered.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm not remotely attracted to you. Like, everything turns me on. I jerked off twice this morning, and then I saw your penis, and boom.
Of course.
Inexplicably, I came.
Inexplicably?
It kind of sounds like you're describing how it feels to be a teenage boy.
Really?
Yeah, and believe me, I have had my fair share of poorly timed orgasms.
Season 2 opener comes to mind.
So I'm just like a horny teenage boy. I thought it was disgusting.
No. And I know it's hard, but you should try and enjoy the journey.
Neither of us have any time to date. This year is make or break, okay?
Hey.
Hey.
Enter this guy.
I'm Bo.
Bo.
I'll send you those notes on Dolly.
What was that about make or break?
Well, it's an early evening show, so I thought I could take her to the studio sometimes, and sometimes you could watch her.
That's not gonna work out in the long term though, is it?
I am working on myself. I'm doing therapy.
Aww.
I'm glad to hear it.
I hate that I have a soft spot for Mr. Groff.
You're going to have to start making an effort with him.
I agree. That's the one thing I want from this season if we're gonna get anything. Do you have his phone number? That would be a start, so you could call him. Oh. Oh.
You ignored me all day. I feel like an idiot.
I'm sorry, I didn't handle it well.
I think I'm scared to make myself vulnerable.
When I don't know that you're coming back.
I'm coming home.
I'm thinking about you, being here with me.
Romantic. Oh, Amy's toy might be about to come in handy.
Touching you. Why are you touching me?
Your face. And your mouth.
You're kissing me.
Yeah.
The way Otis is talking, it sounds like a meditation. It looks like this was a much better solution than nudes. Proud of Otis for opening up about him being uncomfortable.
Who's Tara?
I've told you about him, haven't I?
He's on my course.
Otis is insecure. We know he's gonna be jealous about that.
Tyrone.
Your new enemy. I feel like we've got an idea of where some of the storylines are headed this season. I did say in my trailer reaction that I think it's going to be a season focused a lot more on the individuals rather than the relationships and people finding themselves. They're all navigating a new school now, so they're gonna have to find themselves within this group, and it's a very unique school, but I guess Moordale was as well. It doesn't seem they care much about like the actual education side of things and more about the extracurricular activities they have on offer. So I think people like Maeve are gonna struggle there because it seems like they put more provisions in, like I guess students' mental health, because they said we want your mental health to be great because they give them so many opportunities outside of class, but like there's no teachers there to put them in place. As much as I love this show and it has so many realistic aspects of it, I've never found like the actual college experience realistic because ain't no way a school would have you like putting on a sex play and things like that. That's something I love about it as well. Like it's a show that feels relatable in a lot of the topics they discuss, but it's also very not realistic. What's the term? Like exaggerated realism. There's realistic aspects, but it's majorly exaggerated, and like some of the stuff would just never happen. Like the types of schools they're in. I find it very entertaining and interesting to watch, but it's not real, but it doesn't have to be real. The point is that it provides us with so much, and there's still so much to explore with Cavendish, but it already feels so different. There's a lot of new characters, and I can't say there's any I really love yet, or really like even. Like I like the guy Bo, the Vivian's guy, just because he seemed nice, and the popular group, they seem nice, but they seem so overly nice. I don't know, it seems like almost ingenuous, but they do seem nice, and they're not mean. It's just a really positive place. On paper it sounds like such a good thing and a good place for students. It's just a big adjustment period, I guess, and a lot of the characters seem to be having that as well. Like they're all kind of a fish out of water because they don't know people there, and it's so different to their last school. Ruby has no friends and she's eating lunch in the bathroom on her own. Mr. Groff Same with him, he's a substitute teacher. But I love that we are seeing that he is genuinely trying to change and he is in therapy and stuff. So they are still continuing on with his great character development from last season. Otis has a new beau in O, and also Tyrone now, I guess. O and Otis, I think, will probably have a massive head-to-head at some point about the sex clinic thing. I'm obviously rooting for Otis at this point in time, but we shall see. O doesn't seem bad. I just don't like how smug she was. I hate smug people. And she did read him really well as well. That's another annoying point, because she got things right, but she's so smug about it. They should be able to find a way to share the load, because she is very overbooked. Like, they have to book days in advance, whereas Otis is literally right there and he could probably give just as good advice. Otis and Maeve are long distancing, but they seem like they're doing okay. Like, their relationship doesn't seem too affected. I mean, they're not technically in a relationship, but they are still pursuing things with one another. That's nice. Otis obviously might mess it all up because of his insecurities to do with Tyrone. Hopefully he doesn't accuse Maeve of cheating or something, because as soon as he starts confronting her with stuff, that's when it all goes downhill. Adam isn't at college. He's potentially going to go for a farm apprenticeship. So he's going to be, like, I guess, finding what he's good at in life and what he likes doing. Eric, I think, is more going to be, like, exploring himself within his community. There was a lot of party scenes with him we saw in the trailer, so I think he's going to start, like, going out more, which is what he wanted to do with Adam last season, but Adam didn't want to. So now that he's not with Adam anymore, he has the opportunity to experience the things that he wants to experience. He mentioned going to a gay club night with Otis, and I really want to see that. Amy's doing art now, and it looks like she might strike up a friendship with Isaac this season. There was like one scene of them in the trailer interacting, and I thought, oh, interesting. And they've already had like a meeting here, and they're in the same class and stuff, so that will be interesting to see their dynamic, because I really like Isaac. I know he's a Marmite character, but I like him. And Amy, as much as I love her, she can say the wrong thing sometimes. She's like Brittany from Glee, but on a much lesser scale, because Brittany from Glee was highly problematic in my opinion. But he might be able to educate her on some things, and also maybe help her on her healing journey, because he does seem to be drawn to people that are going through something. That's one of the reasons he liked Maeve so much. So I'll be interested to see their dynamic for sure. Cal is highly sexual. Like, being able to come to those pictures of Otis's penis is not a small feat. Oh my god. But that was really sweet of Otis to say that it's like being a teenage boy. Like, it does happen to some people, it's not uncommon. And they seemed really happy by that, because they felt disgusting and like it was so abnormal. While it is still highly embarrassing, I'm sure, like, it does happen, and Otis just went through something really embarrassing as well. So, like, even if they did get caught having an orgasm in public or something like that, there will always be someone else who does something embarrassing too. I guess it's really a case of, like, just riding the wave until it eventually stops, because it's bound to stop at some point. The hormones will regulate themselves. Hopefully the overstimulation of sexual arousal will go down, because getting turned on by paintings and bananas is not the life you want to be living. Jean, oh, she's gonna be struggling so hard this season. She's got no father. Has she even told Dan, who I'm assuming is the father? Is he gonna be in it? I never really liked him, so I kind of don't want him to be. She's kind of putting a lot of this on Otis, and it's funny because the biggest problem in previous seasons was that she was afraid of letting him grow up, whereas now she's putting a lot of responsibility on him, which I know it's not really her fault, because she's struggling. And I think in the trailer they said that she had some kind of postpartum depression, which my sister had when she had her baby, and I did a lot of caring for my niece when she was a baby. I was like 11 at the time. I was not in a life stage like Otis where, like, he has to prep for his future and stuff. I was like in primary school, and I was absolutely loving life, just looking after this baby all the time. Like, I really enjoyed it. But I know, like, firsthand how difficult it can be, because I've seen someone go through that. She definitely needs some help, but she's not the kind of person that likes accepting help, is she? But she can't, like, go to work and expect Otis to look after Joy all the time, or even taking Joy to the studio. Like in that interview, she took Joy to that interview today and it was an absolute shambles. How's it going to be when she's recording a studio segment? It's just not going to work out like that. I'm really excited per storyline actually. I feel like it's something very different from Jean. We might see her more vulnerable side. She's always been like the one to have all the answers, whereas I think we're going to see her struggling a bit more this season. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching my reaction to season 4 episode 1 of Sex Education. If you want to watch my uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 2. Bye.
Pimples on the cheeks, I bet you take